Kwa korasi rukagira ati tembera urucielo tembera gasuba tembera chingulo.
Yes, and the young
There's quite a marriage here between foot traffic, bicycles, motorcycles, the cars, the trucks, the carts, everything moving at once. This is Grace Covenant Church, and you can see by the building behind it, it's come up quite quickly in the past year. Last year they started construction on it. They're trying to squeeze this church out of existence. There's a bar across the street, along with a car wash, and on this side of the church there's a shop to build bed frames.
Now, there we go. We died to sin. What's the subject? We. What's the verb? Very good. We died.
This is Cardinal Nicholas Maurice Obido. He suffered a stroke and couldn't speak for a while, but he's recovering. He'd like some prayer for good teachings, not money. Many of you are familiar with George Odero. He's fallen quite ill since we've left Nairobi. He could use some prayer. We're on our way back to the garden house, and this is two of the staff members there, Robert and Alexander. They take good care of us in our stay at the garden house. They have what they call load sharing in Lusaka, and so the electricity is shut off at 10 p.m. Kurt and I had to change hotels. It was kind of funny when we both got our flashlights out at the same time. Kurt had the opportunity to speak at two churches the first Sunday we were there. Joseph Tembo's church and Chinoya's church. It was really good to get out and see the churches and what they're like. This is a stroll through the neighborhood on our way to Joseph Tembo's house.
Joshua, Joseph,
Yeah.
Joy,
Yes.
Josephine, and then Johnny, Jessica, and Joanna.
Paul says in Galatians 2:20, he says, I have been crucified with Christ. It's no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God. Now notice the end of the verse. Who loved me and gave himself for me.
We didn't know this young man, but he passed away while we were there. He attempted to fast for 40 days and 40 nights to get more power.
Amen? Anyone still working on the blanks? Finish quickly.
What's interesting about the conference in Zambia is that last summer in August we had 90 pastors show up, and this summer there were 136 at one time. These people are out teaching Romans, and it's clear people are excited about it. When talking to some of the younger pastors about their sharing, they mentioned that they had been sharing with people who already have theology degrees from some of the local schools, and those people had never studied the book of Romans. These teachings, they say, are very good.